Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the UAE University and its Chancellor, His Highness Sheikh Nahyan Mubarak Al Nahyan, please allow me to welcome you all and thank you for your participation and attendance to this prestigious conference. I hope you will enjoy your stay in the UAE, and I hope that you will get a chance to travel around, and there is a lot of things to be seen in the UAE. I would like also to congratulate you on the success of this conference, which attracted in its first round more than 170 research papers. Of those, 80 will be presented by researchers and scholars coming from more than 25 countries. This makes this conference one of the most successful academic and international events in the entire region. Ladies and gentlemen, as you will know, the decade of 1990-2000 has shown the extraordinary effect that a huge population segments like China and India can have when they are integrated in the global economy. The newly enabled consumer masses these populations make form enormous market that act as engine for growth in periods of stability, while acting as a bucket of economic activity that soften the impact of decline in slower periods. These huge population segments have been commonly referred to as the billion segment. In addition to China and India, the short list includes women and, most recently, Muslim consumers. Perhaps it is then fair to mention that the Muslim consumer segment is the largest that has been identified so far, with estimate of its size ranging between 1.5 and 1.8 billion consumers, which is clearly larger than the Chinese. The Chinese estimated to be at 1.35 billion, and the Indian at 1.2 billion. However, since many of the world consumer segments are reaching saturation point, the Muslim consumer group is the fast becoming the new outlet to build a base for future growth. Muslims today not only have much higher purchasing power, but they are also demanding more product and service that comply with their teaching of their region and their belief in the areas that used to be taken for granted as domain of conventional marketing. In addition to Islamic finance, food and drinks, these consumers are now demanding halal in pharmaceutical, cosmetics, personal care, entertainment, hospitality, logistics, and in almost all other areas. The number associated with the Muslim consumer segment are staggering. In 2010, the halal food industry alone was valued at $600 billion US, growing at 15 to 20% annually. If Islamic finance is added, the number becomes 2.5 trillion US. This more than 150 times the budget of the UAE in 2010. However, if Islamic marketing streams are added, such as Islamic hospitality and lifestyle, the number will be much more impressive, although no exact number are available in this regard. The massive opportunities these numbers represent are increasingly gaining the attention of academics and business practitioners from all over the world. For example, MNCs are racing to establish and strengthen their position in this market through offering that conform to the religious requirement of its consumers. Nestle, Kellogg, McDonald's, and KFC are among many others that have halal operations. Nestle alone already acquired halal certification, providing that more than 70 of its factories are entirely halal, including some in Switzerland. On the other hand, because of the almost sudden rush by both local and MNCs to capitalize on the Islamic consumer market, several concerns were highlighted. These including, first, the absence of credible Islamic accreditation bodies that can guarantee products adhere to halal criteria and requirements. Currently, the halal accreditation industry is fragmented with thousands of organizations using halal certificates. Many of these organizations have no internal control process in place. Second, there is a clear lack of research into these consumers and how to approach them. The fact that Muslims have been only recently recognized as a significant consumer group highlights another important associated fact: the scarcity of scholarly work concerning them. The conference and the Journal of Islamic Marketing represent a step in the right direction. However, much more is still required of Islamic marketers and researchers. Third, the major shifts in the lifestyle of the Muslim consumer are progressing much faster than what the traditional markets can observe. A clear gap exists between what the market is able to supply and what is demanded by the massive Islamic market. Fourth, the commercialization of Islam is also becoming an issue that needs to be addressed. Because the word halal and Islamic are still seen and used as the main marketing tool, many companies use them as their logos but necessarily adhere to, not to mention believe in, their meaning and value. In this way, the religion itself is being exploited for short-term gains. As a result, we see scarred Islamic symbol being used as generator of cash. For example, Mecca is becoming Mecca Cola, Qibla Cola, and Zamzam Cola. Finally, I hope that this gathering of principled researcher and scholar will contribute to the development of this field and become a part of the global halal movement. I hope you will enjoy your stay in the UAE. Thank you for your attention. I wish you all the success. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.